to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side though. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain in the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking downfield. It's Higgins. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Using his legs. It's Sanchez. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Leading him off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Just ran away from the defense. They'll try to add the lead down to PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback to start the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Can he get there on the ground? They stop him at the 49. That'll be a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this third and short, see what you can do from here.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Higgins. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Dropping back, we're going to float for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. Handoff on a single back formation. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it with the option. Spins away from defenders. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. zone. Can he keep the drive going, or he'll have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out 4 yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Higgins. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Cal's offense takes the field now. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run, pass, kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, and now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
But he's got some space here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And here comes the USC offense. offense going finally. Get some points out of this possession.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass, it's Higgins. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The California's offense back out on the field now. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down. The option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. Completion to the right, but they'll lose yardage there. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. He breaks the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Catch is made down the middle. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Well, they don't block the defensive end to show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows it with
powerful running into the secondary. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
We'll call for the fair catch here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds his man. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Higgins. Short pass finds the tight end. And the game just good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made near the sidelines. Short gain, but enough to make the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line to start a first set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Always looking to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Looking to pass here. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Field now. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and your game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone now. On the ground, it's Sanchez. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Cal. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Hand off to the right side. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And the Trojans offense is on the move now.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, fights off a defender. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Higgins. The pass is caught. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second down. Now we run a draw play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Get set.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Dallas offense takes the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that game.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The sure hands. It's Miranda. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Bears. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the point after is good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Golden Bears will try to keep this drive moving. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down inside the 10. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Touchdown, Cal. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Higgins. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to.
That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Golden Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Golden Bears. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Rick? They can't stop the running back from feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Higgins. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Got it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback just kneels down.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.